Hello friends, I am here today to share with you how I started a bullet journal. One day randomly YouTube started suggesting, I think it was more reading journal videos at first, and then that took me into bullet journal videos. I do have a reading journal, but it's nothing too crazy, more of just like a list of the books that I read. But I really liked I guess kind of the customization that a bullet journal has. A few years ago, I want to say it was like 2018, maybe 2017, I watched a lot of planner videos, but I never really found anything that like super fit what I wanted. So I'm hoping that bullet journaling will be a little bit more my speed. The page that I'm actually covering up with my hand is a grid spacing guide, which I believe came originally from an Amanda Rach Lee video. And I think it's just kind of a thing for bullet journals now because I saw a lot of them. The page that I'm working on is a future log for the last 3 months of this year. I guess I didn't really need October, but it felt weird to just put two. So I did October, November, and December. And I put up the little calendar there, but I don't know that I would do that again. This one is kind of a Sunday through Saturday calendar, and you'll see when I get to my October monthly calendar page, I prefer a Monday through Sunday. So I don't know that I would do that again. And then I don't know why I was trying to use this eraser. I do give up here in a little bit, but I decided I didn't want to write out that future log title, so I used this Happy Planner sticker book. It's just a lettering sticker book. I decided to use that for the future log title. Another thing that I decided for my bullet journaling journey, I don't want it to be too perfect, too stiff. I don't know how much I'll use these stickers for that reason. Excuse me. So this is one page where I really think you can tell that I was trying to not go for a perfect look. I think part of at least of the videos and of the Instagram pictures that I've seen, something I really enjoy is how personal a bullet journal feels when you don't try to make it, like when you don't use rulers and when you know, the lines aren't completely straight and the letters aren't completely in line sometimes. This it's basically a future log for the 2023 months. I got this idea from a YouTube channel. I believe the channel is Jashi Corinne. I will leave that linked down below. I do also think that she put up an Instagram picture that I'll try to leave linked as well, because I don't know which video this was in from her channel. And I was originally trying to keep this kind of a more minimalist setup, but I decided to put in a rainbow in the middle, because of the way that I liked her design. I think she did a rainbow as well. I believe she did a rainbow as well. Like I said, I will try to leave the Instagram post down below. And I just decided to do repeating rainbow colors. These are just Crayola, like chubby markers, I guess is what you would call them. I don't know. I should have erased those lines down the middle before I colored it in, but that's just something I had to learn the hard way. So now for next time I know. So I really liked how this turned out. I cut off the bottom. I need to figure out a better setup for recording from the top. This is one where I did actually go in and erase some of the pencil marks. I didn't worry about erasing pencil marks over like borders or anything. Mostly I just did it when there was wording, and some of my pencil like eraser shavings were starting to bug me. So this spread is pretty self-explanatory, really. When I have YouTube ideas or Instagram ideas, I want to try to be more active on my Instagram. I want to try to be more consistent on my YouTube. So hopefully I will be able to brainstorm ideas into these pages, and that will help me when I'm trying to come up with something, hopefully. So like I excuse me. So I really want to use my bullet journal for budgeting. I want to try to pay off some of my debt. I want to try to build up a little bit more in savings, and that's basically just what I made here on this budgeting goals. I made a box to put in. I think I'm going to do kind of like a progress thing where when I get so much of it paid off, I like color in a square or whatever. My student loan is the majority of my debt currently, so that is obviously the biggest one. And then I decided that I was tired of just using my black pen and I wanted to use purple. No, this is blue. Sorry. I wanted to use blue. And apparently I have not gotten tired of trying to erase yet. This page I want to use as an exercise tracker. So I just did it kind of 2 squares across. And then obviously for the 3 months that we're doing right now, and then the days of the month going down the side. And then I don't actually fill it in this, but I wanted to come up with ways to mark when I go on a walk during morning break, when I go on a walk during afternoon break. I bought one of those like infinity hoop things where it's kind of like a hula hoop, but the weighted ball like goes around it. Sometimes I do video workouts, and then I didn't really know, hopefully we might be getting an exercise bike. So I put other for right now. That may turn into something else. And then I wanted to have a way to track a rest day because I think those are important. And I also just didn't want it to be blank on the tracker. There on the S on exercise, I messed up, and that's one of the things that I kind of like about a bullet journal is that it's okay that I messed up. I do want to use my bullet journal to maybe be a little more creative. So I thought I would do this. I don't know what this kind of chart is called, or graph is called. It's basically just a place to write down my theme ideas. And again, I was tired of using black, so I went in with a red Tombow marker. We are planning on going back to Disney World. I'm planning on going with my mom and my aunt and my cousin's family. This is another one where I decided I wanted to use stickers. I regret that decision a lot because of how thin these stickers are. It takes me quite a while. Yeah, this was a process, especially the ones that had like the openings in the middle of the letters. They were a struggle a little bit, and some of them I like don't even know where the little pieces went. So that will be fun when I clean my desk area. The sticker that I'm about to put down here, I thought that it wouldn't be too bad on the kind of like the creasing of the page, but it does actually kind of like pop up a little bit. And then I got tired of doing stickers, and so instead of planning like I had it, I just shortened it down to plan. We do know what hotel we're staying at, but for privacy reasons, I didn't want to put that in there during this, but I'm going to draw the like little logo of the hotel. I need to split up the savings box into spending savings and just like paying for the trip saving. And then I wanted a section of food and drink that I want to try. And then I wanted a section on this page for each park. But we do the 4 park days, and then we have like a extra like break day in the middle. So that's what the extra day is. I will probably put our like arrival day stuff in that extra day too. Normally we just go to Disney Springs and make a dining reservation. So like I said, I'll probably put that in there. And this is the start of my October monthly. I was originally going to go with a quote on the blank page, but I couldn't make up my mind. So this October theming was another Jashi Corinne theme stealing. I think I stole this one a little bit more literal than the other one. And I like drew it out and realized that it looked a whole lot like blood, and so I had thought about switching it to a bloody October theme. But that's just not me. I prefer like less intense stuff, so I went with like candy corn colors and black. So that's where the October theming comes from. Again, I'll try to leave her channel will already be down there, so I will try to leave an Instagram post where she did this kind of design. And then I don't love the lettering that I did. I wish I had come up with a different way, especially when I filled it in. Some of the letters I don't think look the best, but oh well. I don't really anticipate looking at this page often. I think this B looks terrible. That's one of the ones that I'm like really not a fan of. I think it looks more like an 8. And then at one point I stopped to count to see if I'm making these even, and I don't know what the point of that was, because I don't think they have even amounts of them in anything, but I thought that kind of turned out super cute, other than the lettering that I'm not a fan of. And then here is where I decided to do a a Monday through Sunday calendar, which is the way I prefer my monthly calendars to look. I kind of just like the weekends together. And here at the bottom, I do kind of go out of the border a little bit, and that one really bugged me for a while on this, but I left it because hopefully the more I stare at it, the the less it will bother me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then I do leave the like space on the side open. I don't know what I want to do there yet. I don't know if I'm going to go for a decoration. I don't know if I'm going to use that as like a list of events that may be happening during the month. And then down at the bottom, I just did that same kind of pattern with the black and the orange and the yellow. And then after I finished the design at the bottom, it was really bugging me not having October on this monthly calendar page for some reason, so I put that at the top. And then within my monthlies, I just really want to keep it pretty simple. I want a content planner, so I did the days of the middle down, or the days of the week down the middle, or days of the month down the middle, and then a side for Instagram and a side for YouTube. And I don't do it on this, but I think I'm just going to go back and highlight the days that I want to attempt to post. And then for the other side of the spread, I just wanted like a running to-do list where I could write down when I needed to do something and check it off when I'm done. But I wanted to add a little bit of decoration, and I thought I had some stickers for like Halloween, but I couldn't find them. So maybe if I find them, I'll put them in those orange like blobs. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and put something in there, but for now, this will work. And then this is a monthly budget page, obviously. I went super simple with this as well. I tried to break it down into the things that I spend the most money on. And so probably these first, I don't know, first 2, maybe even 3 months, I'm just going to do more of like a spending log rather than budgeting for any specific thing, just to see where my money is going in general, just to try to get an idea of how much in each of these sections I'm spending. So just doing columns for now. And then if I need to break it down a little more intensely, I can do it that way. So for the, I guess, categories, I went with gas, groceries, eating out because I do buy groceries and then go out to lunch, books, and then others because I didn't really know what else. And then monthly is just like my monthly bills. So this is where I go back and add in some stars on the page. I don't know if I love the stars like this, but oh well. So title page, future log, other future log, content ideas, budgets, exercise and themes, Disney planning, that's where that one letter kind of comes up. And then my October intro, October calendar, content planning and to-dos, and budgets. So that is my bullet journal.